What's going on, Aquarius? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having an amazing week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just incredible, Aquarius, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Because it's General Energy Weekly Spread. Alright, Aquarius, but with this weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said there, Aquarius, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Oh, and I just remembered, I forgot to tell Capricorn Happy New Year. And I pretty much the entire Zodiac. Happy New Year. We're getting close to the New Year there, Aquarius. Happy New Year. But I'll probably end up posting something there. I don't know if I'm going to do a video per se, because we'll see, Aquarius. But what I am gonna do here is pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and we will get some details with the tarot. I did some similar shenanigan background stuff with Capricorn. The perks of YouTube being like the last signs that I do each cycle. So don't you feel lucky? But before we jump into this thing, there, Aquarius, these readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings. So apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations. Okay? And in case of y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching their Aquarius, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group that they are, very deep insights that I think they bring, so I think you would enjoy them. Also a link for a couple of astrologers that I like watching down there, Aquarius, very useful information that they have. And I include the links for some tools. I'm gonna start including for some books. That description box is gonna be lit, so definitely check that out, Aquarius, whenever you get a moment. And yeah, but let's go ahead and get into your first card here, which is fantastic. That's a strong start there. Look at this. And very interesting, Aquarius. So you have Archangel Phanuel here. And he is a card of hope, optimism, and new beginnings. And this is the 20th card here, Aquarius, which is Pluto energy, the Judgment card. But I like this, Aquarius, because Pluto doesn't need to be this sort of like ominous energy. Yeah, Pluto can be intense. Pluto deals with power. Pluto comes through and really kind of destroys things, but he's not just destroying things just for the sake of destruction. It's meant to be this evolution, this metamorphosis that you go through with Pluto. He brings the things from the dark depths into the light and analyze them so that they transform. So this is going to be a new beginning for those of you with Aquarius suns and wherever you have Aquarius placements are at. This is a very, I feel like, auspicious time for you. And there's going to be, your birthday season is going to be kicked off pretty strong there, because the sun enters your sign, Pluto's going to be entering your sign that day. And granted, he's going to retrograde one more time back into Capricorn before he officially settles in. But we're pretty much in your energy and for the next 20 years with Pluto in Aquarius. So there are going to be a lot of transformative energies coming around, us gaining power as a soul tribe, in a sense. How do you find your power in such a large collective there, standing out in, your energy is one of information as far as like technology and things. Technology is going to change, just a lot of, I feel yours is going to be a wild one because it's Aquarius energy. It's unpredictable. It's one of your rulers is Uranus. Uranus is going to wake up the same, a week later after Pluto enters into your sign. So you being co-ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Saturn's been taking a comfortable seat next to Pluto, but now there's still that Saturn influence, but now it's more so the Uranus energy comes forth as well there. And it's like, how do you take this power that Pluto is getting ready to bring, and what is that going to change you into? What do you hope to become? What does your highest vibration look like? What are some things that we need to let go in order to go through this rebirth in a sense? But let's go ahead and get some tarot on this and get some clarification for this, Archangel. Because it is going to be big time for you and for the water, oh, excuse me, for the water signs, for the air signs. Very interesting. I have a Leo rising and Leo everything else, and so there's going to be a lot it's going to be transiting Pluto's going to be transiting my 7th house, so there's going to be some relationship stuff that's going to be interesting, but it's fine. Oh, love that. Because it's fine, Aquarius, because Pluto is here to support you. I love it. Thank you. I love when Spirit does that. Ooh, interesting. And very interesting there, Aquarius, because you have the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Devil, Capricorn, and the Judgment card there, Pluto. Thank you, Spirit. Because Pluto is getting ready to... He's getting ready to move out of Capricorn. We're getting, like I was just saying, literally, we're getting ready to close the chapter on that and get into a whole new ball game here. And I feel this Devil here is asking you, Aquarius, what are some things that are holding us back? What have we given our power to that has been getting in this way of our wish fulfillment there? That have been taking away from our power. Where have we lost our sense of authority, and how do we reclaim that energy back? Because, with these new beginnings, I feel like we can be so future oriented. And your sign is one that is very future oriented there, Aquarius. And where, we all about planning for the future and things. When we have these newer energies getting ready to happen there, we also need to reflect on what has already happened. How has Pluto in Capricorn affected you since, I want to say he's been in Capricorn since 2008. How have you changed? How have you evolved? How have we shifted towards our goals in a sense? What have we made use of all these energies that are coming our way there, and how are we going to prepare for the energies to come? I feel with the 7 of Wands being here, because I feel and this isn't meant to be, ominous or anything like that, Aquarius, but I do feel that if there are certain things that we don't have eyes on with the Devil, Pluto's going to put that in your face. Because if you're especially if you're, actually I need to talk with someone about this, especially if you have an Aquarius rising, that's transiting through your 1st house, which is the house of self. And, I do feel like it's going to, because Pluto asks a lot, even in conjunctions. That conjunction energy is one, because that's what's going to be happening with your Aquarius placements. Conjunction energies can be uncomfortable. They can bring about anxieties because your natal energies are shifting. They're being infused with this Plutonian energy, which doesn't happen often, Aquarius. This won't happen again in our lifetime. So this is a very interesting, I feel like this Judgment card here, it's time to heed the call as to far as these new beginnings. How are you going to usher in the future? How do you bring together this energy, that uniqueness that elevates the soul tribe? What are you, very big questions I feel like are going to be asking yourself. And the 7 of Wands, just making sure to protect your energies from whatever these Devil influences may be. Maybe it's toxic relationships, maybe it's self-esteem that's going on there, considering I was talking about, especially you got Aquarius rising and going through your 1st house. Maybe there's something with self-esteem, maybe the sense of leadership, whatever that's looking like there, Aquarius. But a lot of deep questions that are going to be asked there, so I'm with that. Interesting start there, but it is one to be optimistic for, because I do feel like because this doesn't happen that often, it won't happen again for who knows how many years. It takes Pluto a while. I want to say over some 200 years to make a full lap around the zodiacal wheel. So, yeah, very interesting energy that we're in, Aquarius. So, but let's get another oracle on this. Interesting. All right, Aquarius. So you have the past life guides here. And this is a card of karmic lessons and present assistance. And so this is very interesting because this one is Chariot energy, the seventh card here. And that's Cancer energy, which deals with the family. You got the Ten of Cups here. And I feel for some that on a more really kind of broad scale, Aquarius, I do feel that this energy that you're getting ready to get into, I do feel for some that, and this is really nice too, because I feel that, there was another sign that I said this to, but I feel that if that's something that resonates with you, Aquarius, when it comes to like your ancestors, your spirit guides and things, I do feel like that there have been these sort of karmic lessons that may have been passed down to you, possibly some things that, and I just feel like either, and this might even be just some actual familial things as well that we may have inherited there, Aquarius, that might have presented themselves as devil moments. But devil moments are ones, again, energies that are help push us, put these things in our face that have power over us so that we can transcend them and to get closer to whatever this highest wish that we want there, Aquarius. And I feel like that is your spirit guides here are rooting you on, that there is this present assistance, that your soul chose this energy in this particular point in time in order to bring some sort of big change here, to rectify any sort of past things that you may have done. And I feel too, Aquarius, on a more sort of just like present lifetime scale there, this karmic lessons could be, because maybe for some we've let the past define us in a sense. Maybe we have some sort of family things that we come from a tough childhood coming up, or or whatever this looks like. There may be times where we had to defend ourselves a lot, or kind of, because Aquarius energy is a tricky one when it comes to, because the sun is in detriment in your sign, because it rules the opposite sign of you, Leo. And because the sun deals with the sense of self, Leo deals with that sort of like self-expression and things, but yours is a conundrum because it is the individuality in the collective. You're about the soul tribe in a sense, but you're still trying to keep that sense of self as well. And that's a tricky place to be, I feel like, for the sun, wanting to give all that light, finding that balance with that. And so that might have been something too, but I feel now that this is remembering that the past does not define you. That is one that helps you. And I feel like making sure that we are staying present here, Aquarius, that you're always living in your future in the present. So I feel like it's trying not to get so far off into, to make sure that we're taking the lessons from the past, applying them to the present in order to create this future that we're trying to manifest here, Aquarius. But let me get some tarot on this and get some details. Oh, there you are, Aquarius. And look at that. Pluto has moved from Capricorn into Aquarius. How fantastic. All right, Aquarius. Thank you. So you have you, the star card here. The star, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles up right here. And then you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse there, Aquarius. And I feel with this Five of Pentacles there, I feel for some that this is an energy that maybe we've been kind of feeling down and out as of late. Maybe you've been through a lot here with the Nine of Wands. You've been kind of, we've been maybe been feeling like we've been working with less, or that we haven't been, just been, the Five of Pentacles is a tough energy. It can be one where we've been feeling shorter, where we've been feeling impoverished, But now I feel with I like this because with the Star card and the Two of Pentacles here, I feel like because the Star card can be a card of healing, and healing from a Tower moment, and towers aren't just like like tough situations. This could even be changes of thought there. Maybe you had these sort of epiphanies. Maybe we had this judgment energy where we're realizing where things need to change, where we're starting to hear the calls or feel how we're being beckoned by our higher energies or by our ancestor spirit guides, however you connect to source. Because the Star card is connecting to that source too. I feel like in order to really tap into your potential there, Aquarius, I feel like the Star card really is like that, a really high card of manifestation, because there's this figure is taking, and when you think too, Aquarius really is the vessel, and it's that figure that's pouring is taking your ideas, Aquarius, and pouring them out there. That's your higher self, taking what you've wanted to, what makes you happy, this Ten of Cups here, and making that whole. But I do feel it is connecting with those intuitive insights in a sense, and in seeing that you're more rich than you think there, Aquarius. And how do we stay out of this? Because the Five of Pentacles can be this lack mentality as well. And how do we stay out of that? Because listen, I get that we all got bills to pay and stuff, but here's the thing. I got bills that I might be paying off for. I mean, well, I'm manifesting abundance, but when I've paid off a set of bills, I don't think about necessarily like, okay, now these are bills. Like, no, but how am I going to pay off the next bills? Like, no, I paid off my bills for the month. I'm debt free for that month. We good, and it's not that I'm not saving for the next one. Of course, we're being responsible, but when you stay in that state of stress, then you tend to attract more of that, and that's the energy that we're vibing, as opposed to, all right, I have this Five of Pentacles here that I need to fix, so let me manifest abundance, like let me get into, so that I can see new opportunities, that I can stay hopeful for the future and whatever that's looking like, and realize again that you're being provided for more than you realize there, Aquarius. And there's a lot of abundance around here for us, and we really are, I feel, coming into this sort of like heightened state of manifestation and awareness. And I feel your season is, or your era really with Pluto is going to unlock a lot there, Aquarius. And some real, I feel this is going to be a really abstract time, and it's going to be ones that you're going to have to be comfortable with the discomfort, because Aquarius again is one that it's unpredictable, it's exciting, it's that the one that's it's dancing on the tables there, Aquarius. It's just I feel like it's going to be an interesting, very very transformative time for the Soul Tribe for sure. But let's get your last oracle card here. See what else we got going on. Oh, look at that, Aquarius. All right. Thank you. So you have the 22nd card here, which is the Journey Guide, Aquarius, which is a card of travel and change in location. And, Aquarius, this could be a great experience for you here to get out there, travel the world, see what's out there, broaden your horizon, get to know yourself a little bit deeper there. Maybe you're backpacking as the globe's kind of set to Asia. Maybe you're backpacking through Asia there. Maybe you want to go to whatever this is looking like, Aquarius. But I do also feel that I do feel for some that there is even like a maybe even like a literal change. If we're not traveling, that we might be thinking about changing locations here soon. That we're this could be maybe we're moving for family, or maybe we're moving for just something is I do feel like needing to change something up in order to, like, if you're presented with like some sort of opportunity there, I feel like it's because we might be feeling some maybe a little anxiety here with the Five of Pentacles, as far as like this, maybe we're getting ready to start a new chapter there, whatever that's looking like, Aquarius. But I do, it's just something here that is just this in the star card is a really big card of hope there too. So I feel you got in with this angel archangel here. You started off the energy divinely protected by your archangels, by your spirit, your ancestors, and now your journey guides are all just leading you on this track there to really tap into some big energies there, Aquarius. So let's get your last tarot cards here so I can get you out of here. And I feel like with that change in locations too, just because you got that devil there, I feel like this is a chance to, like, your guides are inviting you to leave, finally leave something behind. Put a close on a chapter there that has may not have been that have been just been tougher than it needed to be, but got something valuable out of it. But thank you. Let me grab this card down here, Aquarius. All right, and let's see what else is going on. Interesting. All right. So you have the lot of cups here, a lot of intuitive energy here, because you have the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups. Oh, that's it. The High Priestess and the Eight of Cups in reverse, and then you have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups, and then the Hanged Man upright here, Aquarius. And let's switch back over, because I feel with this, Aquarius, really, the High Priestess, that's our intuition there. And I feel there's something that is trying to let you, the Eight of Cups is moving on from something, but I feel it's like we know we need to move on something, look towards the future, but there feels like there's this emotional attachment that still is, that's keeping you from seeing. You see how this figure here is focused on this Three Cups there, but the universe is presenting him with this newer cup here, this new opportunity. I feel we're too focused on something that doesn't fill your cup up anymore, Aquarius. you know and I feel it could lead to this sort of just kind of vacant life in a sense. If we're, not to say that you won't get abundance or anything, but it just, I don't feel like it'll have that same sense of fulfillment, or we won't see how the Queen of Cups there with that trophy that she has there. She's cherishing her, she cherishes her experiences, and I feel like after a while, if we're not doing, if we lose that hope for life, then we can just get in the sort of just that state of apathy, where just like nothing. And I feel Aquarius energy is one that does need their mind locked on to something. And it's the fixed air sign, but I feel like, not in like a trapped spiral type of way, something that will keep you always curious, will keep you growing. I'll tell you what, I have a Gemini moon, and it's in a really, it's at the very beginning of my chart, or of Gemini. It's like 15 minutes in, and I really embodied a lot of that. So my sun signs in Cancer, But my with my moon being in Gemini, I take a lot of that Gemini flavor. So my mind is always curious. I'm always wanting to all over the place. And I find even in like conversations, like after a while, if it's not doing it, then it's time to move. Like we're moving. This is that's great. Yeah. But that's what I feel like. You being the fixed air sign, you need something when your thoughts are locked on that is going to keep you growing, keeping you learning, keeping you expanding. And I feel your intuition is trying to lead you towards something. They're trying to change into location there to shift your paradigm in a sense, to get you thinking a lot broader. Maybe even I feel with this kind of travel card here, and take some time too, Aquarius, because the Queen of Cups is she do got some healing energy there as well, just with that. And this might be maybe just where our mental states at. Maybe we've been feeling this low self esteem here with the changes that have been going on. Maybe we've been feeling this uncertainty for an apprehensive energy for the future, but yeah, I do feel that there's another way to look at this, Aquarius, and it's one of recalibration and resurgence. Really, I feel like it's yeah. Pay attention to where your gut's trying to lead you there, Aquarius. I feel like the key or a strong key in that is the High Priestess there. So hmm. Let me get a little bit more on her, Aquarius, before we get out of here. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. All right, Aquarius. So the High Priestess is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles upright, and so that's a dope energy there. It's like your instincts are really trying to. I feel and your intuition is trying to guide you to this. Because this is your pre-empress energy. This card is Venus and Virgo. This is really you being focused, being diligent, being on this sort of like yeah, this energy of self growth is what's coming through there. You getting in this self sufficient type of energy there, healing, prosperous, thriving. I feel with this Nine of Pentacles being here, but of course I do feel like there's going to be challenges and things that we're going to need to heal, and some things that we're going to devil moments and things that we're going to need to let go. But it's absolutely possible there, Aquarius. I mean, you showed up for yourself in a strong way there. So I think I'm gonna leave that there, Aquarius. A little something to think about. But if anything resonated with you, Aquarius, or if you like that, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Aquarius, if you know someone who's been not maybe feeling as optimistic, or maybe have some things that need to make up from the past, some things that they need to deal with in order to move forward, or maybe just really just needs to get the hell out of where they're at there, Aquarius, and just, change locations or just go on a vacation, whatever that's looking like. And then subscribe there, you star. Hit that bell button to get notified on all these videos each week. And then last little bit, look at you getting the lovely Queen of Cups. That's Cancer's card for me. The High Priestess, our ruler. All these hot tickets, not that you need them. But if you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over to the Chariot, friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We talk about where the High Priestess is at, what sign she's in, what phase she's in. I do tarot card spreads based off all that stuff there. Aquarius is a good old time. And all that housekeeping, it's down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here, Aquarius. Alright, so you got the Seven of Cups here in reverse, and that's a tricky energy there. That's the Seven of Cups is like my prelude to a devil moment, and especially with it being in reverse there, Aquarius, be mindful of illusions, be mindful of escapisms. It's one thing to do something for recreation, but when it gets out of hand, when there's not that, when we're overindulging, that's when we start limiting the options that we have. We stop seeing things from a higher perspective there. And I feel that maybe for some that we're, and I was just telling Capricorn this. You see that rag that's glowing in the center of this? I feel like that's where we're trying to to focus on, where you feel that sense of fulfillment, that 10 of cups. But there's something that's, I feel like there's all these other things that are around it that are getting in the way, whether this is like an ooh 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 ooh, like distraction type of energy there. So just be mindful of that, Aquarius, because I feel we don't want to, this is even just getting in, being an energy of just like being careful, like spreading ourselves too thin, even, like as far as like the options that we, because maybe we want to do like all of the things, in which again, I totally get that, but you know hmm, yeah, just something to think about there, Aquarius. But let me get your other oracle card here so I can get you out of here. Oh, interesting. Yeah. All right, Aquarius. Huh. So you have the dog here. And this is a card of loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love. And I like that, Aquarius, because I feel that, hmm, I feel that this energy, because this is sun energy right here, this 19th card, because that's the sun in the tarot. But I do feel that with these changes that are coming here, this judgment, this change of location, this present assistance, this hope, this optimism, I do feel like it is asking yourself, what is it that would have what passions and things have you light up like how dogs do, in a sense. I'm not calling you a dog, Aquarius, but you know how dogs will, when they meet their person, they'll love you unconditionally. And I feel like, what is that thing that you love doing, even in its challenges? It may push you, but it's like it challenges to push you. It doesn't frustrate, because let me tell you, like learning about astrology and things, there's so many things to learn, so many different combinations. But it can, it may sound like sometimes when I'm talking to like my friends about it, it sounds like, oh, you sound overwhelmed. I'm just like, no, I'm like riveted. Like it's like I'm so intellectually stimulated. It just, yeah, it's a lot, but in the best possible way, because I always have something I'll be learning. There's never a moment to stop, and that's great, because and that's cool. I love the idea of that, and I feel like it's finding that thing that you are can be really loyal to, their Aquarius, that you really put your time into. Capricorn energy, build something for the long term here. And I feel whether this dream is, it could be wanting to be a CEO of a company, this could be wanting to run a marathon, this could be wanting to be a travel agent, this could be wanting to change your diet, but I do feel like it's like this sincerity that's happening there, like really being open with whatever it is that you truly want in this. What's your wish for maybe the next month, or the next 6 months, or whatever this is looking like. You're getting ready, your solar return's coming up here next there, Aquarius, and we're getting closer to your birthday season around the corner. Pluto's asking where do you want to grow, where do you want to change, and I feel like this is a great time for you to, yeah, ask yourself, find those true passions in your life there that bring you this joy. And I do feel that there's whatever this devil energy is, Aquarius, this Seven of Cups here, this thing that we may be distracting ourselves from. Because the Queen of Cups can be one of unconditional love, too. She can be. Because I remember listening to an astrologer, one of the astrologers I linked down, I like how she described Cancerian energy. That at its highest vibration, it is that unconditional love. Like, I just, that gives without any expectations. And I feel like when we're learning more about ourselves, Aquarius, is learning to give all sides of ourselves that unconditional love as well, because they make you who you are. and how you operate in the present. And they give you that hope that you can change in the future. It's like very, very nice energy that's coming through with that. So I think I'm gonna leave that there, Aquarius. A little something to think about, but you stay safe out there with your travels, and you stay optimistic there, Aquarius. There's I feel like a lot of cool energies that are getting ready to come up here. Yeah, this is gonna be yeah, the planets are going to be doing some interesting stuff here over this next year. So, I feel like 2020, 2025. But let's get through 24 first. And you raise your vibration through the roof there, Aquarius. Absolutely, take care of yourself. Maybe do a vision board, or write this stuff down, or whatever. This maybe New Year's resolutions, whatever that's looking like there, Aquarius. I'll catch you in the new year, and on the next one later.